Student Life Web People. Today, we're going to listen to a fabulous book called Jabari Jumps. As you listen to the story, I want you to notice how the author zoomed in on just one small moment of the day. You can do that with your story too. What was the small moment of the day that this author is writing about? I want you to listen to the story. Jabari Jumps.
Jabari is almost ready to make a big, brave splash. Hi friends, welcome back to Rooftop Kids Storytime. Today we're going to be reading Jabari Jumps by Gaia Cornwall. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms and bent their knees and sprang up, 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 and then they dove down, down, down. Splash! Looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder. He looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kid behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do. Jabari thought and thought. Jabari started to climb, up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he said to his dad. Stretching is very important, said his dad. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes, if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and I tell myself, I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and it feels like a little surprise. Jabari loved surprises. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tip of his toes. Jabari looked up. He began to climb. Up and up, and up and up, until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked all the way to the end of the board. His toes curled around the rough edge. Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees. Then he sprang up off the board, flying. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Down, down, down he went, and then back up. Whoosh! Jabari, you did it, said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I'm a great jumper. And you know what? What? Said his dad. Surprise double backflip is next.
So, what was the small moment of the day that the author wrote about? Go ahead and pause this video and tell your adult learner what moment of Jabari's day did the author write about. If you said the moment when Jabari's at the pool with his father and sister, he had just finished swimming lessons and passed his swim test. Today is the day he will jump off the diving board for the first time, and he's really excited. However, when he gets in line to climb the ladder, Jabari starts to feel nervous. Then he decides tomorrow will be a better day for jumping. But his dad tells him to take a deep breath and tell yourself, you're ready. So he does, and he takes a deep breath, leaps into the air, and falls down into the water. Then he wants to do it again. So even though today's story is about Jabari, it is a special moment where his dad gives him advice so he could feel brave and jump off the diving board. Today, we are going to be brainstorming special moments with 3 of your favorite people. Let's see if it's to go. So, we've been learning a lot how writers get their ideas from their life. Well, today we're going to be using your life web to list one special person that you've spent time with in each box. Then you're going to think about some specific times you've spent with this person and make a list of details about the things that you did with that person, your special moments. So, I have my dad as one of my people. We spend a lot of time as a family down at the beach, and sometimes I go down with just my dad. My dad and I like to go fishing and jet skiing, and when my boys were younger, my dad and I used to go on mini vacations, just my dad and my boys and I, and it was a lot of fun. My next special person is Ted, my husband. And the things that we like to do together are shark tooth hunting, raising puppies, hiking, and tiling the steps and counter. Those are special times that we have had that I could write about. My third special person is my Grammy Gunther. What we've done together is I used to stay at my Grammy's house all summer long. We used to have lots of sleepovers when I wasn't in school. I used to help her groom dogs, and my Grammy and I used to play dress up. So those are my 3 special people and my special moments. And now it's your turn.